Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about a couple of crazy stories from Jeff Wittek to Adin Ross to our beloved Gabby Hannah. But before we get into it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and turn your post notifications on. Alright, let's get into the tea. Ooh. Jeff Wittek, ex-drug dealer, successful barber, and member of the Vlog Squad, he was in the center of the storm for weeks following the huge drama regarding the eye and brain damage that David Dobrik caused him during the recording of a lake vlog. People like Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas were one of the first to jump on the story, unraveling not only the numerous abuses that David Dobrik carried out on his crew, but also how he took part in providing alcohol to minors to film some extra content for his channel. With tons of interviews, a 5-part documentary on the matter made by the same Jeff, exposing David kind of, and an article from The Insider, it seemed like David Dobrik's career was destined to end. And yet, here we are 3 months later with everyone kind of forgetting the seriousness of the matter. David's filming new vlogs and Jeff is still defending the person who almost pulverized his skull with a construction machine. And at this time, Jeff has the audacity to comment on the Frenemies ending, describing on his podcast how toxic the whole premise of the show was, displaying only the two hosts arguing and destroying each other's families, and ignoring the huge investigative work that Ethan and Trisha did during the aforementioned scandal. H3, being the hothead that he is, of course couldn't resist from reacting to this clip.
Drama, you know? They love to fucking, they used to eat pizza and argue about money, and your relationship fell apart, and then you sabotage each other's families and the biggest, deepest, darkest secrets. Yeah, that's toxic.
He even partially agreed with the Vlog Squad member, but criticized him for the terribly aggressive way that he contacted Trisha, calling her a rat and pushing her to go to the police after he threatened to make her stop talking about him, saying that it would have been a bad one for everyone otherwise. Jeff responded back once again to this reaction by Ethan, stating that normally he would have cracked Ethan's skull open for making fun of his injury, but now he just wants to move on from the matter.
I just want to not have to deal with this shit. Like, I'm just letting you know that normally the way I would handle this is I would crack that motherfucking head open for making fun of my head injury, and I'd give you one of your own. But now I'm not. I'm saying I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Please move on too, because it's a sensitive subject. I want to joke around about it to cope with it, but with my friends. And when people I don't know say it, when it's not a joke, it's actually just a diss, like Trisha used it as.
Honestly, like, I don't know, Jeff, what the fuck? And just to twist the knife even farther, while he was showing the clip of Ethan and Hila reacting to his comments on Frenemies in his search bar, people noticed that he searched for H3 accompanied by the N-word, immediately hiding the thing.
So I can watch it. I know you guys don't want me engaging in this because it's fucking levels below, but
that interview that we did with him, he's the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met in my life.
Still doing videos, attempted to murder you with an excavator.
Okay, Ethan.
This, of course, triggered every single fan, not only of H3's, but also Jeff's, displaying once again how full of repressed anger, frustration, and hate he is. But, however, his editor, Oscar, later apologized for this terrible and racist lapse of judgment, saying, "I'm Jeff's editor and helped produce the podcast. It was a tab on my computer. I was doing research for a clip, and when I presented it to Jeff, he didn't want to include it. I can see how this can look out of context, so I apologize to anyone I offended." So yeah, I don't know. A lot of people were saying that it's still offensive either way. I don't know. I can't comment on this, but comment down below what you think about it. I don't know. I just hope that the Kleins will be the adults of the situation, truly letting this story go and moving on with it once and for all. One other thing to mention is that Ethan reacted to a clip of Jeff showing his merch and saying that he's like a rat exterminator, and Ethan got offended saying that, oh, like, who is a rat? Who are you trying to like exterminate? And like calling Jeff all of these like really, really mean things. And that's the clip that Jeff was initially reacting to, but not realizing that this was kind of like an inside joke to Matt King. So it wasn't that like Jeff was calling Ethan or Trisha a rat. It was kind of just like a friendly joke between him and his friends.
Jeff Wittek, who's trying to act tough here. I'm assuming he's talking about me and Trisha.
The podcast right now with those rats that fucking inspired this. This is my merch. Rat exterminator company. It's not a real one, but when I say exterminate, I'm gonna fucking. You know.
Jeff, you are such a giant pussy. You have not exterminated anything but your own fucking career. And by the way, you are such a coward. You won't do shit. You're exterminator. Like I said, you ran away from Trisha in Starbucks. You're a fucking pussy, dude. Shut up. Stop trying to act tough. Douche. The one guy that actually wronged you, you went running back to him like a puppy dog because you needed the clout.
This is my merch.
I'm a rat exterminator.
Company.
Who's a rat?
It's not a real one, but when I say exterminate, I'm gonna fucking.
Who's a rat, bro?
You gotta let him know.
You're in a fucking rat's nest right now. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, moving on from that, someone else who really can't stay out of drama is Adin Ross. After the beef with Rice Gum and literally admitting to scamming his fans with crypto coin,
I'm involved in something myself, but it's not a pump and dump. I got paid money to promote a token as well, but I didn't even buy the token, and it's funny, people don't even know this. I'm gonna make a video about this explaining myself, but you know, the MILF token or whatever, it went down the day I did the promo on my live stream, so they basically wish they never did it with me. But I never made money off it.
the streamer, who was recently banned for using his phone while driving on Twitch, was spotted in a shoe store getting carried out in handcuffs by 2 officers. Ignoring the fact that there should be more than one reason for which Adin should be arrested, it seems like he's not going to spend a second behind bars because the policemen that showed up were fake, as he stated in a tweet accusing some fans of calling them on him. Knowing how desperate for clout and drama he is, it wouldn't be surprising if he had been the one throwing a prank on himself just to get a couple of more clicks and videos on him. Which, I mean, look at us, like, we're talking about him, so he's successful. So he tweets, "Bro, that arrest was fake. I was scared shitless. Bro, one of you guys called fake cops to come and fake arrest me. Y'all weird as f***. But for real though, someone called a real SWAT team during the actual rooftop meetup, and whoever did that is a real piece of shit." And while we're on the topic of cryptocurrency pump and dump scammers, iDubbbz actually recently called out Logan Paul for his involvement with the cryptocurrency Dink Doink, which a lot of people have been saying is a pump and dump scam. Take a look.
Shitcoins are on the come up, no? Or are they not? There's one on the come up.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. It's not as if they didn't just get done having a conversation with the guy who like runs the operation. It's so annoying how like untransparent they are about this.
Suck my dink, bro.
Dink? Dog just had a little bit of a...
Suck my dink. It's fucking dink doink.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's like it's some serious shit.
Whoa, this is very smooth. Wow, this is awesome. This charismatic group of hosts are really convincing me. This is great.
You gotta rid of the fucking...
It's dink doink.
It's like a spring thing.
It's a crypto meme coin, and it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
It's the dumbest, cutest shit I've ever seen, and
this is probably the most damning piece of evidence that it's a scam, is because it's not hilarious.
Quick, Logan, distract him with your biceps.
It's not fun. Like, there's nothing. What's hilarious about it? The fact that he's saying that it's hilarious should be very suspect to a lot of you.
If you don't know about crypto, shitcoins, like, most of them don't have utility, and so...
I'm Logan Paul, and I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to crypto. You guys, a lot of you don't get it, but shitcoins don't have a lot of utility. But this one's different. But I'm gonna proceed to not tell you how it's different. I'm just going to use the buzzwords and convince you that I'm all in.
The dink doink leaned into how fucking dumb this shit is, and people love it. Like, it's just fun, and it's cartoons.
Who is the dink doink people? Who are they? Tell us who they are. Give us their names and their faces. Tell us. If it's legitimate, you should give us their names and their faces.
Ethan Klein pretty much calls out FaZe Banks for a very similar thing, for promoting the cryptocurrency Bank Social, which Banks wrote "not financial advice LOL" in like a tweet that he was promoting Bank Social, and then Ethan was just like, that's not going to hold up in court.
Then Bank Social IO, whatever the fuck that is. Here, fat backtrack to phase blanks. Promoting, almost verbatim, by the way. They all promoted the same fucking way. $10,000. Giving away $10,000 to one lucky person that retweets, likes, and follows Banks. Isn't that his name?
That must be a coincidence, but he had nothing to do with it.
He's just an ambassador. Yeah, I'm sure Banks Social IO is going to be the next one to pop. $10,000 winner chosen at random in the next 24 hours. Good luck, you sexy So Bank Social to the moon, not financial advice, lol.
Now let's talk about Addison Rae. She did an interview recently where she said that she's going to be at the UFC to watch the fights with her mom, and that she also took part in the walkout rehearsals. This is after she got a job at the UFC, but then tweeted about it saying that everyone got her fired because obviously, like, she freaking only went to school for sports broadcasting for like 3 months, and like there's so many people who deserve the job over her. But yeah, take a look.
I'm having the best time ever. This is like my first UFC event, and I think it was the perfect one to start off with, and I'm definitely going to be back for plenty more, and I mean, it's just getting started, so.
So fair to say you're in love?
Fair to say. I would say so.
I saw you getting some work in at the PI with Forrest Griffin. You got a little rolling with Misha Tate. What'd you think of that training?
That was crazy. It was something I've never experienced. I've never done anything even remotely similar, besides like boxing a little bit, and I will say this is just so much more intense and just so much crazier.
Tell us what you're doing here tonight.
Tonight, I will be sitting with my mom, enjoying all the fights. Today I got to do like the walkout rehearsal, which was insane and such a surreal feeling. Also the fact that like even in an empty stadium it felt just as crazy, but like I'm sure for them it's just an entire other experience. Props to them for everything they have to go through because it's a pretty intense weekend overall.
Who are you sitting by?
I'm sitting by my mom. I think
who else though?
Courtney
Like who else?
and Travis are gonna be there, which I'm really excited about. Justin will be there, my friend Leroy.
Would it be fair to say that you're sort of the Conor McGregor of TikTok?
I wouldn't say that. No, definitely not. He would come and take my spot in a heartbeat if he gets on, so I don't know.
And to end the video on a more positive and I guess funny note, Gabby Hanna decided to post her poetry on OnlyFans of all places.
What? What the fuck?
She had already thrown a huge tantrum against anyone and everyone who criticized her poetry before, so I guess she decided to post it where only true fans and lovers of her magnificent writing style could see it, even if people expect a real different kind of content there, if you know what I'm talking about. Sorry. But of course, it leaked in half a second and the poem became the laughingstock of the internet with some unforgettable lines like, "I had donut for breakfast." like 3 times, or "wow, it's almost noon," while not making even a single rhyme. And of course, everyone is more than free to express themselves in every possible way, but we all know how much Gabby is full of herself, probably seeing this as a prize-deserving poem.
Or are you just that morally bankrupt that you thought that was okay? I know people throw around the word narcissist, but if you don't realize that you are a raging narcissist.
But I guess now we know what she has for breakfast every day, and surprisingly, it's not tea. But yeah, that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I post new videos every single day. Alright, bye!